Hey guys, really quick watcher's warning. This is the first type of video I've done of this type, so it's going to be a journey. I thought it was good enough to put out, and I was proud of it, and I thought it was a good video. Thing I need to work on the most is talking to a camera like I am now, but at the same time being able to read a script. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, I hope you guys enjoyed the new channel, and I'll see you guys around. So, the Razer Phone 2. Almost 2 years later, is it worth it? For the almost $800 it's going for right now, the answer is no. But if you can get it for the price that it was going for, you might be surprised. When I bought this phone 3 years ago, it was only $350. However, after the release of the ROG Phone 3 earlier this year, Razer seems to have jacked the price way back up. However, if you can get it for the $350 I got it for, it's a pretty good deal. The 12 megapixel front-facing camera is about on par with what you would expect with a gaming-oriented phone camera to be, and at least it has a front-facing camera. As you can see here, there is video, and it gets kind of blurry. I mean, that's expected for going far away, but it's not great. And then a few photos too. As you can see, there is some kind of static if you zoom in, and essentially if you don't zoom into the photos, they're perfectly fine and more than good enough. As with all non-Pixel and non-OnePlus and non-Galaxy and Samsung devices, I'd 100% recommend installing Gcam on this. There's a huge modded community for it, and it works very well. However, this is a gaming phone, so let's see how it does with that. First, the display is beautiful. It's color rich, and based on what I can tell, it's mostly accurate to what the source material of what you're watching or playing is, and not to mention it is absolutely buttery smooth at 120 Hz refresh rate. The speakers are just as impressive. It has good bass and can fill a pretty decently sized room. I'm pretty sure I've heard speakers that are independent, like their own thing, that don't sound as good as this phone. And it doesn't stop there. Again, if you can get the price I got it for, you'll be getting one of the best spec'd out phones for a sub $400 phone. It's got a Snapdragon 845 and Adreno 630, and this thing is still an absolute powerhouse, able to play anything you currently throw at it. Scoring a 28,000 on Antutu benchmark, this phone will probably be able to play almost all games released on mobile for at least a couple of years still. Speaking of power, the battery is insane. This 4,000 mAh battery will be able to power this phone and then some. Especially when it's in its non-gaming power save mode, I've been able to go close to 2 days of regular use. And when it's in its gaming performance mode, I can go almost a full day with regular use. Of course, that's while I'm going to work and I'm not gaming, I'm just browsing the internet and watching some YouTube and a few things you do on a regular basis. I also thought the side-mounted fingerprint sensor, which is right here, is an absolutely genius idea. I can just turn the phone on and it unlocks right there. Right, because I don't have to move my finger. It scans it as soon as I turn the phone on. So it's really nice that I don't have to search on the back for some fingerprint scanner. Now, unfortunately, Razer did downsize their mobile department. Yeah, internet, you heard me right. They downsized. There's a rumor going around that they completely got rid of it. It's just not true. They laid off quite a bit of staff, which still sucks, but it's not completely gone. However, this does mean that updates are very, very rare. I get security updates maybe 2 times a year. And on top of that, Razer has been promising Android 10 for the better part of a year now, and it still hasn't happened. Also, there's this weird Razer default skin on the app, or on the apps, that just makes everything its Razer green color, which really doesn't bother me, but I know some Android purists will absolutely hate that. So, do I think this phone's worth it? Well, as long as you don't mind a decent camera, and slow to no Android updates, and you can get it for the $350 price I got it for, then absolutely. This thing will support you for probably 4 more years. It wouldn't surprise me if I saw people walking around with this in 4 more years. However, if you're like me, and you like cameras, and you want the latest Android updates, this is not the phone for you. Personally, I'm switching over to a Pixel 4a, expect a review very soon, and the reason I'm doing it is because I'm going off to college soon, and pictures are important to me. And I also am a techie, so I want the latest Android updates, and they're guaranteed Android updates for at least 3 years. Not to mention that, really, the gaming market on mobile isn't there yet. Sure, it's coming. With the release of Call of Duty Mobile, I can absolutely see 3 more years down the line that gaming phones are going to be a thing. However, just currently, it's not ready. However, like I said, if you don't care about the certain things like Android updates and the camera, then you're going to be perfectly fine. For example, my dad is actually going to get this phone once I get my Pixel 4. Reason being is he really doesn't care about the updates, and he just needs a camera that can take decent photos on a whim. And that would be this phone. He doesn't even care about the gaming that much. He just needs a phone that he won't have to upgrade for a decent amount of time. So for somebody who's an average consumer like my father, you're probably really good with this if you can find it for the $350. If you're a gamer, same thing. $350 would be awesome. However, if you find camera and updates important, I'd say stray away.